Are you getting high-end clients from social media for your coaching and consulting business? If not, I want to share with you why this might be happening. Today, I want to talk about 6 mistakes I see coaches and consultants making on social media that I know is holding them back in their business. They're either not getting the right clients, they're not getting the best clients, or they are probably wasting too much time and energy and not getting the traction that they want. I see into a lot of coaches and consultants' businesses because I work with them, and I have a lot of people that come to me, and I will tell you these mistakes I see across the board. In fact, I help them fix these things so that they can start making social media work for them. It's one piece of what I do. All right, if you don't know who I am, my name is Carden. I'm a top business growth strategist for coaches and consultants who want to build an ultra high-end business. They want to work with bigger and better clients at higher fees. They want to work with fewer clients, but making a lot more money so that they can enjoy their life and more freedom in their life. So if this is you and you want to scale into multiple 6 and 7 figures with high-end clients, then it might be worth it for you to book a call with me and we can have a conversation around that. You can go to acarden.com and book a call. In the meantime, please subscribe to this channel right now and hit that bell, smash that bell so you don't miss any videos. I drop new videos every single week and I am here to help you. All right, so let's dive in. What are the 6 common social media mistakes that I see that is keeping people stuck in their business? Number 1, they don't have a clear social media marketing strategy. They are doing what we call spray and pray. Let's just throw stuff out there and we're just gonna, we're gonna pray it works, what other people might call hope marketing. So you have to have a clear strategy. With everything that you're doing on social media, there has to be a reason why you're doing it. And a lot of people don't think this way. So they burn up a lot of time, a lot of energy. And at the end of the day, their social media isn't getting the traction for them that they would like it to. But when you go in and you have a clear strategy, now you can reverse engineer. Like a strategy is you start with the end in mind, and then you reverse engineer and you figure out, okay, what are the steps that I have to take to make sure that I can hit that end goal? That's a strategy. And you can have lots of different strategies, and you can have different strategies for different things. For example, if I want to build an email list, I'm going to put a strategy behind that. If I want to feed people into a workshop, I'm going to put a strategy behind that. If I want people to like my newsletter on LinkedIn, I'm going to put a strategy into that. If I want people to book a call and get into conversations with me, I'm going to put a strategy into that. So there's lots of different ways that you can create strategies, but you have to know what you're trying to accomplish with everything that you're doing. A lot of people just don't think this way. So strategy first, okay? Number 2, is they have weak positioning. Now, positioning is the outside perception people have of you and your brand when they first come across you, or even when they dig in and they see more about you. And you have 3 seconds to either attract your ideal clients or repel them. And you want your positioning to be on point. So when they see you, they are intrigued. They're interested. You pull them in to your ecosystem. They want to know more. Strong positioning shows you as the expert. It shows you as credible. It shows you as a thought leader. It shows you as an influencer. It shows you as someone who gets incredible results for your clients. It also shows other people promoting you, and it shows you doing big things. That is strong positioning. If your positioning is too weak, you're going to miss out on revenue. You're going to miss out on bigger opportunities, partnerships. All of those things are part of things that fall through the cracks when people have weak positioning. So strengthen that position. And another way to check your positioning is to do what we call an incognito window. This is where you go out on Google and you actually pull up an incognito window and you search your name through an incognito window. That way your computer doesn't recognize you, and it will show you the way other people see you. So what's coming up on the first page of Google about you? What's coming up on the second page and the third page? Even if you go and apply for speaking engagements, if your position is weak, you will probably miss out on those speaking engagements. You probably won't get selected because you won't look like you are truly the expert that maybe you are. Don't be the best kept secret. Get your positioning strengthened so that it really shows you in the light the way that you want to be seen, and it shows you in the light the way you want to be seen to people that you want to be seen to. Does that make sense? All right, number 3 is they make a mistake of not being relevant to their market. So this is everything from their message to what they're all about, what they want to be known for. Some of this is part of positioning as well. But if you're not relevant to your market and what you're selling and what you're saying and your content and all of the things that people can see about you, well, you're going to miss out on opportunities. I get people, coaches and consultants coming to me all the time. And where are these high-end clients? Where can I find them? I want to get high-end clients, but I get people coming to me that don't have any money and they're broke. Here's what I will tell you. That's almost always a positioning problem. And in most cases, it's not that the coach or the consultant isn't excellent at what they do. They are. If they weren't excellent, they wouldn't feel like they deserved more money. But they know they should be making more money. They know they should be getting better clients, but their positioning is weak. They're not relevant to their market, and they're missing out on those opportunities. Their market is not seeing the right messages. They're not seeing the right content. They're not even seeing that you're selling things that are for them. So unless you really understand what the market wants, how they're thinking, how they buy, you are going to have a hard time being relevant to them. I had a coach reach out to me the other day, and she said, Ann, I really want to get higher end clients, but I keep getting broke people. The story I just told you. And I went and I looked at her Facebook, and just in one post on her Facebook profile page, I said, well, here's the problem. You're targeting broke people. Everything you're saying is relevant to broke people. It's relevant to startups. It's relevant to people that don't even have an existing business. And so they're not going to have money in most cases. Yeah, you might find a needle in a haystack, somebody that has some funding, but for the most part, you're making your job really hard because you are targeting the wrong people. And she said, well, I don't get what you mean. And I said, well, here's an example. The one post that I looked at, you were talking about how important it is to invest to have success. And I said, people that are going to pay big fees, high-level people, people that want more success, already know they have to invest to have success. They get it. They've already been there, done that. In fact, they have money, they don't have time, and they know that to save time, they're going to invest money. And so you're speaking to the wrong people. And she just didn't, that just blew her mind. But this is what I see over and over again. Everything that people are putting out there and saying is just targeting the wrong people. All right? Okay, mistake number 4 is lack of consistency. When you are building your personal brand on social media and you're trying to get that marketing momentum that I like to call it, you've got to be consistent. The algorithms can't even show your stuff if you're not consistent. Like the algorithms will never pick up and help you get any kind of reach if you're not consistent. And the other thing is I see people that might post today and then you don't see them for a week, or they might post today and you don't see them for a few days, or they go on vacation and they just go dark for 2 weeks. That's not consistency, and that is not going to help your brand. In fact, it actually hurts your credibility, because when people are going to invest money into someone, they want to know that that person is dependable, right? And that they're going to be there and show up and all of that. If they can see that, wow, this person's very consistent here, they're probably really consistent and dependable in other areas as well. So there's a lot of reasons why consistency is really important. But here's the other thing. If you put out even one piece of content a day, take that times 7 days and take that times 52 weeks, And then let's say that you share that one piece across 5 platforms, which is super easy to do, right? You just repurpose your content. By the end of the year, you will have 1,820 pieces of content out into the world, out into the online world, and ways that people can find you. And if you did more than that, you can totally multiply this number. Now, Gary Vee and Grant Cardone, I think they do hundreds of pieces a day. I don't think you need to do hundreds of pieces a day unless you're going for $1 billion business, which most coaches and consultants are not. But if you could show up and be consistent with 1 or 2 pieces a day, you would start getting massive reach and you would start pulling in the right people. All right. So be consistent. All right. Mistake number 5 is they're just on the wrong platform. I see coaches and consultants who are literally on the wrong platform to be able to bring in the clients they really, truly desire. Those dream clients they really want to work with. You've got to be in the right platform. You've got to be in the right place for your clients. Everyone is not on Facebook. High-level CEOs are not playing out. They're not playing on Facebook. They're not hanging out in Facebook groups. They're not on TikTok. They're not on Instagram. They're on LinkedIn. You've got to know where your people are, and that's where you need to spend your time. Now, you can repurpose your content across all channels, and I highly recommend that you do that so that you can show up everywhere. But you want to be really relevant on the platform where your ideal clients are. And a lot of people get this wrong. And so you've got to get this really figured out and dialed in. And if I can help you, or you want to book a call to really scale your business into multiple 6 and 7 figures, you can go to acarden.com. All right. Mistake number 6 is they don't show up with content that lets people see that they're really good at what they do. You need to be educating your audience, and you need to also be showing them the method that you use, your own method that you use to help people get the results that you help them get. When you do this, it is so powerful. I can't tell you how many people, I love social media. I love it, love it, love it, because people come to me ready to buy, and I've never seen them before. I didn't even know they existed in my network. And all of a sudden they book on my calendar because they came across a video or they came across a training, and then they'll just come right to the call and they're like, I know you're the person that can help me. Let's just talk about what this looks like. I mean, what a different sales call when you get that, right? And the reason for that is because I'm consistently educating my audience. I'm educating them with lots of different things that I do to help my perfect clients be able to scale their business. I'm doing it with you right now. I'm showing you how to get better on social media. One of the things that I do to really help people build their business. I have built my entire business, my entire coaching and consulting business on social media. Now, I built it offline before I ever came online, but I've done it in both places. So I'm not a one-trick pony. I know how to build businesses. I've built 5 others, by the way, and sold them. And so I have learned to build my business offline and online. And I actually have really learned powerful strategies to merge these 2 worlds to help my clients really be able to scale their business. But you have got to make sure that you're educating your audience if you want to pull these people to you. And a lot of people just don't. They put out stuff like they're consistently resharing other people's posts. Now, I love when people reshare my post, but it really doesn't help their brand that much. Okay. Or they're sharing other people's quotes. They're putting little memes up. There's no real depth into what they are posting. They're not showing people why they are really good at what they do, and they're not sharing their experience, and they're not sharing with people how they actually work with people and their method. And this is really missing them sales. So if you're not doing this, you've got to put stuff out there so people can easily see what it is you do, who you're for, and exactly your process and the ways that you help people. When you do this, you'll get more traction on social media. Whew, that was a lot. I know. I would love to hear your comments and your thoughts. And let me know how social media is working for you. And if it's not, maybe it's time to strengthen that position, and it's time to build up your strategy and start getting it to work for you, because I have to tell you, most of these platforms are free. And so to not leverage them and take advantage of them makes no sense. All right, so that being said, I would love to hear your comments. If you want some help scaling your business, go to acarden.com. Book a strategy call, and we'll talk about what the gaps are in your business that are keeping you from going to multiple 6 and 7 figures. So you have an amazing day. By the way, make sure you subscribe if you haven't done that. Hit that notification, and I will see you next time. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.